Ken Sekeletu. Jean-Jacques Lubaya. Time of battle. Round one brought to you by Dragon Energy in the blue. Sekeletu in the black. Lubaya. Outside leg kick. Both men trading leg kicks early on. What is going to be the determining factor, Simon?
Oh, determination, I think. But then it's difficult to split between these two. They're both fierce fighters who've been so well focused during fight week. On point at the weigh-ins yesterday. Not playing around at all. There was no showmanship. There was no war of words. Just fierce intent between the two at the scale. And you can see it all over the eyes of Ken Sekeletu. That focus, oh, massive leg kick from Jean-Jacques Lubaya and claps him with a big left hook as Sekeletu gets back up to his feet. Spinning right round like a record. Going forward, the front kick now is Lubaya. Lubaya's planting his feet.
Pretty incredible there. The power of Sekeletu, the power of Lubaya.
Yeah,
nice low stance, very explosive is Lubaya. Just seems more shorter and more compact.
Yeah.
And he just explodes forward.
Massive thighs, gets a huge amount of power in those leg kicks. Ridiculous thighs, has Jean-Jacques Lubaya. Like I said, short and stocky. Perfect. This is a catchweight fight. But burrowing in with his left shoulder at the moment is Jean-Jacques Lubaya. Sekeletu got the overhook. Getting a single now is Jean-Jacques. See if he can take Sekeletu down. He's in his own corner is Jean-Jacques Lubaya. You can see Dad Mosa from the Elite Training Center in Lubumbashi in the Democratic Republic of Congo, calling out the shots to Zui. Sekeletu using the lower turnbuckle bumper to get a bit of elevation over his opponent. With the overhook battle on the right, sorry, the left-hand side. Takes an inside knee to the thigh. Not really going anywhere with this as Lubaya, but he's still trying.
Yeah, you see nullifying each other. Both very strong grapplers here, both good in the clinch. Sekeletu not losing his nerve, staying very calm under fire here is Sekeletu, but Lubaya, when's he going to change levels? When's he going to go for that takedown? Will we see that? Or is it going to be a separation game? Is he going to look to separate and try to take the head off of Ken Sekeletu?
Or is it the fact that he wants to see if he can drain the cardio of his opponent? Is there something in the game planning here at altitude for Lubaya that's a little bit different? He's not going anywhere, but he's just trying to put a grind on Sekeletu, who's defending so well. Holding onto that overhook for dear life is Ken. Not much output from Lubaya as they separate. Nice high kick from Ken, but onto the guard of Lubaya, who goes for the inside leg kick again. Chasing Sekeletu around their hex. Sekeletu going downstairs. Just the inside leg kick goes up high this time as Lubaya takes a moment to address his shorts. Well timed when Sekeletu, both fighters meeting in the middle. And clinching up against the fence again. Perhaps it's something Lubaya saw in Ken's previous fights in terms of his clinch work. I can't remember him being for wanting in the clinch. But Lubaya certainly wanting to clinch up again, even though it was he who seemed to have the better of the stand-up exchanges at the beginning of the first round. But now he's taken Ken Sekeletu over to Ken's own corner. The 11 Fight Academy team calling out nice little short left before the disengage. Nice
big
body
shoulder
kick.
bumps too. Don't forget about what he's doing with his shoulders as well. He was digging those shoulders into the chin of Sekeletu and just trying to piece him down, just sort of tick away at him a little bit.
Oh, big
Lubaya's
rights.
in here for the long haul.
Massive rights on both fighters. And they're clinching up again. A brief reset there was referee Pavan Ramkalawan asked Ken Sekeletu if he was okay after a low blow to the cuff, and Sekeletu wanted to just carry on. Didn't bother him whatsoever. Again, we're burrowing under. It's a wrist battle between the two at the moment for control of the clinch up against the chain link. Jean-Jacques Lubaya who initiates the separation. Coming forward. Oh, beautiful shot from Ken Sekeletu. A great right hand. Now he's got the single, trying to go for the takedown. Beautiful takedown from the takeover.
Beautiful.
Wow. And 10-second clapper goes. He's going to attack the neck as Ken Sekeletu.
Oh my gosh, look
He's
at this.
clinching up from here, Cyrus. 5 seconds left to breathe from Lubaya. Wow. He got back up quickly, but then Sekeletu just went for the single leg and got a beautiful takedown and went to work. Great round for the takeover from Zambia.
No doubt. Takeover, Ken Sekeletu moving right in. Take a look at the in-play. Dead right down the middle, Simon, with these in-play odds.
Oh, very even from WSB. It's a pretty good call, as it's Lubaya shutting up the angles and pushing the pace. It's Ken Sekeletu tries to clinch up. Lubaya doesn't have anything to do with it. Sekeletu certainly looking handy from range. Really picking his shots.
Something tells me that those odds were not even going into that 10-second flag.
Yeah, often is the case, isn't it?
I think they changed drastically.
It certainly seems to have recovered from that knockdown as Lubaya. Literally 10 more seconds, and I think Sekeletu would have got the tap. Lubaya coming forward again, that nasty leg kick almost puts Sekeletu on the canvas. Teasing those kicks again, a lot of feints with those kicks. Here's Lubaya.
That'll slow anybody down.
Yeah, because he puts a lot behind them as well. Over a standoff. Oh, looking for home for that right. Sekeletu goes for the knee up the middle of the clinch to Sekeletu and stumbles backwards. Not as a result of anything Lubaya threw at him though, just off balance, coming off the high knee. Again, chopping away at that lead leg as Jean-Jacques Lubaya. Cutting off the angles for Ken Sekeletu, who's looking for some handy counters, clinching up again up against the fence. Sekeletu thought about the plum clinch, but thought better of it as he was on the back foot. Lubaya goes with a high knee that doesn't really connect. Sekeletu onto that overhook straight away on his left-hand side. As on the other side, Lubaya's going to start burrowing and see if he can actually take advantage of these clinch positions that he initiated in the first round, but had absolutely no output. And once they had the separations, it was Ken Sekeletu that made him pay for it. I want to know, what do you think is the game plan of Jean-Jacques Lubaya going into this clinch work, Cyrus?
Gosh, I mean, I think obviously just staying on and smothering Sekeletu. Now that he saw that once he separates Sekeletu so dangerous, I think he thinks that this is going to be the recipe for success. And we saw it. I mean, New York Samos, he had to take him the distance.
Yeah.
And we know how talented Samos is, and he had to do the same thing. So you got to believe that Lubaya is here for the long haul, and he is down to go all 3 rounds. Yeah,
certainly going to need the cardio if he wants to do this for 3 rounds. Because meanwhile, Sekeletu casually looking up at the clock, has to sprawl away from the single leg takedown to Sekeletu. Has a nice knee up the middle. So Lubaya's just using this as forward pressure into the chain link. Nice sort of short left as they continue to burrow. Technical clinch game up against the hex fence. But really Lubaya's not getting much output in terms of this game plan of just clinching up. And it gives Sekeletu the opportunity to have short little work on the inside of the clinch. Nice high kick from Sekeletu, but nice work from Lubaya, ducking down away from danger. Going up high with that left high kick to Sekeletu again. Walking into it a little bit, Lubaya coming forward. Nice lead uppercut into that exchange from Jean-Jacques Lubaya.
How about the agility, the evasion of Lubaya there? He ducked 3 or 4 shots. Fantastic.
Nice body kick.
Impressive reflexes there by Jean-Jacques Lubaya.
Oh, beautiful head kick from Sekeletu. And a nice big right hand from Lubaya.
Big counter.
Oh, he ate that head kick. Incredible. I don't know how Lubaya's still standing. Beautiful high kick from Sekeletu, but then he eats a big right in return. Both these fighters showing incredible chins, exchanging leg kicks. Lubaya skipping forward, going for that lead leg again. The feints. Sekeletu pumping out that league hand. Nice left from Lubaya. Going high with the left high roundhouse. Is Sekeletu, follows it by the left.
You can't give Sekeletu any room. You can't give him any room because he's that quick with those strikes, with those kicks. Lightning fast.
Nice front kick from Sekeletu, just out of range. Hitting the guard of Lubaya. Leg kick from Sekeletu, right cross from Lubaya. Big Big overhand right with just 15 seconds left in the second round from Lubaya. Sekeletu dangerous on the outside, looking to pick his shots. Nice right from Sekeletu. Gets out of danger as Lubaya looks for the counter. Good footwork from Sekeletu. He dances around the outside. Nice lateral movement. Jumping knee from Sekeletu. Doesn't connect. He misses the right hand. Cracking second round. It obviously seems that Lubaya wants to clinch up, just as you said, Cyrus.
Third and final round. Brought to you by Dragon Energy Drink, the official energy drink of the EFC. And if I'm either fighter, I'm not happy going the distance. I'm just not. And I feel like you've got to go for a finish here. You've got to make it a definite victory. Otherwise, there's a good chance you're going to be upset at the end of it.
Yeah, and I think Lubaya's been told that by your dad Musa in the ETC corner. You got to look for the finish. Clinching up and trying to grind it out is not going to be working here, because Sekeletu from Zambia, his countering work is so good. He's so nice on the outside, and you can see that in the odds from World Sports Betting. For the third round, beautiful right from Sekeletu, and that's why he's a 1.55 favorite. And Lubaya now a significant outsider according to WSP. Beautiful movement off the back foot from Ken Sekeletu. He's looking for a home for that big right as Lubaya, but Sekeletu just too quick. Had a beautiful right cross about 30 seconds ago, the most significant strike of the third round so far, and he's 2 rounds up already is the Zambian phenom. He's looking for the takedown. They clinch up and separate again. Swinging into air is Jean-Jacques Lubaya at the moment.
What a bout here. Coming into round number 3, both men got to let it all hang out here. There is nothing guaranteed about these rounds. Been tight all the way through. Lubaya with the pressure, with the clinch. Sekeletu, I believe, has landed more significant shots by a long shot. And you do not want to leave it in the hands of the judges here. Just over 3 minutes. I expect even more desperation here from these fighters.
What a feint through the kicking from Sekeletu. 2 nice leg kicks that were unanswered. He faked it on the other side. Lubaya ate the feints. He's eating a lot of the feints now from Ken Sekeletu. He's coming forward as Jean-Jacques Lubaya with 2-piece combinations with power, but not much else aside from it. In terms of his output from Jean-Jacques, it's been leg kicks and 2-piece combos that haven't really landed, apart from that one shot as a counter in that second round. He comes forward with threatening, but just good evasive foot movement from Ken Sekeletu. Gets him out of trouble. Ducks onto the right, initiates the takedown. Lubaya gets out of danger. Just good movement from Sekeletu. Good, patient countering work from the takeover from Zambia.
Right there in the middle of the hex, right there on that WSB logo. Lubaya and Sekeletu. Giving it all they have, but playing it very smart too, the strategy to it. Not rushing anything. Both men recognize the dangers that lurk with each other's opponent, and up against the fence we go again. We've seen this before. The issue is Lubaya hasn't been able to do much with it. He's been able to get the clinch. He's been able to hold Sekeletu for 1, 2, 3 minutes time, but he hasn't been able to really do anything with it. Sekeletu, conversely, has been able to hand out some pretty strong strikes, and it looks like an unintentional low blow, maybe?
Yeah, definitely a low blow.
It looks like we're...
I see from the clinch, referee Ram Calloway may not have noticed it. You can see hit the cup, the knee from Lubaya, and immediately Ken Sekeletu winced out in pain, but had to carry on fighting because he was under fire there in that position. Looking up to the clock now is Ken Sekeletu. 90 seconds left in this final round, going for the single. Well defended, good sprawl from Lubaya. And Lubaya pushes him back into the cage again and eats a knee from inside from Ken Sekeletu. What a very positive...
We got a minute left here in this fight. 14 minutes have elapsed. This has been a war of attrition between Sekeletu and Lubaya. Both men chipping away at each other. Early on, Lubaya looked very, very dominating. Sekeletu has shown that he has superior striking here, folks. And 45 seconds left. Who is going to have the best finish to the round? It's been a very even round. I don't know that it's been a dominant round for either fighter.
Teasing low guard from Sekeletu, trying to bait and goad his opponent into the pocket. An open-handed right-hand guard from Sekeletu. He's trying some tricks now. He looked up to the clock, knowing how much he's got left to play with. Doing a jab shuffle around the outside now is Sekeletu. Lubaya is planting his feet and not much movement from him. Comes forward with the left, but absolutely nowhere near. Nor was the counter. Oh, nice combination from Sekeletu. Ducks the counter again, though. Pumping out that jab and keeping the distance is Ken Sekeletu. Lubaya's not thinking about finishing strong after what has to be said was a negative game plan in terms of the clinch work from him. Thinking it may have worked as it did in his last fight, but not against a guy like Sekeletu, who was able to negate him inside the clinch and have the better work on the stand-up. Very technical battle, but entertaining nonetheless, Cyrus.
Do you think it is? Do you think it's for sure going to Sekeletu? What does your gut say?
Beautiful right. Rocks his
Right
head
down the middle.
straight back, yeah. Great shot from Sekeletu. Just picked his shot so nicely and good movement.
In the red corner, the takeover, Ken Sekeletu.